Good morning, Molineros in second officer. Hello. We are going to start new session that correspond to page 136. That one, 36. Okay, that is called the Crown of Aragon. The Crown of Aragon. At least we have reached the point with the Crown of Aragon. Here you have the current flag of Aragon. Autonomous community, but it corresponds to one of the most important kingdoms in all medieval age in Europe. That is the Crown of Aragon, created by the union between the county of Catalonia and the Kingdom of Aragon. When Petronilla married with Ramon Berenguer, they joined both and created the Crown of Aragon. What is the most important thing to say? Well, we are in the 13th century after the Union, so 13th century that corresponds to this map, that the reconquest has been completed, and it existed in the Crown of Aragon three important territories: the Kingdom of Aragon, okay, the Catalan county that became to the Principe of Catalonia, and the Kingdom of Valencia. What is important about it? That these three territories were independent from the others. They were joined, but at the same time separated. Okay, separated. So go to your page in your books that appear here with the Crown of Aragon. That Aragon, Catalonia, Valencia, and also we have forgotten by Mallorca, with own institutions and laws, which means that we're separate, but at the same time they have one king, which the king had to respect their institutions in this territory. I'm going to reduce my size because I don't need to be so big. Okay, smaller. That one. Okay, so one crown, several kingdoms. The king agreed to the creation of laws in different territories that all of them had their own cortes, in which belong to the three estates: nobility, clergy, and ordinary people. And all the decisions had to be taken in pax. This is the event that is called del pactismo. Okay, del pactismo. Main institutions: royal court, the king and advisor, the viceroy, that is the king representative in each one of the kingdom. One representative of the king in Catalonia, one representative of the king in Aragon, one representative in Mallorca, one in Valencia. Okay, it existed the cortes, in which all these people, nobility, clergy, and ordinary people, join in Aragon, in Catalonia, and in Valencia. La Generalidad, that is the current name of the Catalonian and Valencian and Mallorca institution, that La Generalitat, that came from this name, medieval name, La Generalitat, permanent commission in each kingdom of the Cortes. And the Chief Justice, El Justicia of Aragon, who mediated in dispute, and this figure is a medieval figure that even now exists. So it's incredible that we have to see to the history to find these institutions that exist even now. You have here a diagram with the king, the cortes, and the Diputación General or Generalidades, and here appear definition of the fueros. The fueros were laws, independent laws for each one of the territories. A fueros, an independent law in Catalonia, in Valencia, in Aragon, in Mallorca, etc., etc. Okay, so take a look at that. That is the diagram. Next point: commercial dynamism. Commercial dynamism that is going to allow to the map. The commercial dynamism in Aragon. Look at all these arrows that correspond to all the territories that Aragonese people, Valencia, Catalonia, and Mallorca, trade with all these territories. So the Aragonese trade domain all the Mediterranean. All the Mediterranean was domained by the Aragonese trade. Most of them Catalonia, Valencia, etc., etc. Okay, so continue coming back to the text here. Commercial dynamism. Okay, what is the most important activity? The most important in all medieval age, in fact, is agriculture, that is exactly here, agriculture, here. These are the three main activities: grapevines, wheat and olive trees. La vid, el olivo y el trigo son las actividades principales, the most important activities. Wheat, grapevines, olives, rice, also vegetable. Artisanship, a group in guilds. That you know what is a guild. Remember the association of artisans that produce the same. Okay, trade became the most important activity. The bourgeoisie was very important. The bourgeoisie, this group that doesn't belong to the nobility, but they have money. Okay, so all the group became very important in Barcelona, in the city of Barcelona, that even created the Consell of the Cent, el Consejo de Ciento, because they were 100, so they were the cent, that were considered honorable citizens, that they have their own room in which they take decisions. At least that one. This is the Consejo del Ciento in the city of Barcelona, and the name is preserved. Now this is the deputies in the crown of in la Generalitat in Catalonia. They are called honorable citizen. Honorable citizen. That is this name, honorable citizen. Okay. Next page in your books. That is this one here. The expansion of the crown of Aragon. The expansion, look at the map of the expansion of the crown of Aragon, that the crown of Aragon expanded, conquer this territory, expanded to these territories. I have another map that maybe it can show further information. That is, where is it? Sorry, I got to show problems with that. This one. The expansion, the expansion, Catalonia, Valencia, Mallorca, Sardinia, Cerdeña, Naples, Sicily, Athens, Neopatria, all these territories belong in one moment in history to the crown of Aragon. Look at that. Look at this, all these flags, the flags, current flags that has the bars, red and yellow bars of the crown of Aragon, Aragon, Catalonia, Valencia, Baleares, okay? But also in southern France, la Provenza or Languedoc-Roussillon, also in southern France, they have the same symbol, these bars of the crown of Aragon, Naples, Sicily, Alger, okay? All these territories were in one moment in their history they belong to the crown of Aragon, here with the flag, okay? All these territories, Catalonia, Valencia, Sardinia, Naples, Sicily, Athens, Neopatria, okay? And even points here in North Africa belong in one moment to the crown of Aragon. How did they expand? Thanks to this, the appearance of this new boat, that is the Coca, is the name, Coca. This is the name of the boat, that it appeared also in your books, yes. The Coca. The Coca was the ship most used by the crown of Aragon merchants. It has a large hold. Okay. So, expansion. In less than 200 years, the crown of Aragon expanded its territory across the Mediterranean with the Catalonian Mallorcan support. Okay. Mediterranean trade was dominated by the crown of Aragon, was the basis of the crown's economic prosperity. And this is the expansion. Well, the books are fine. Coming back to the pictures, I'm going to show you this. More flags and shields that crown territories, all territories which at some point were part of the crown of Aragon. Athens, Neopatria, Valencia, Sicily, Mallorca, Aragon, obviously. Corsica, look at this symbol that is a head, that it is even in the current flag of Aragon, it had this symbol, Sardinia, Jerusalem, Naples, Malta, Montpellier. Okay, what else? This one that maybe you recognize, what's that? Yes, it is La Lonja de Zaragoza. That is an important building in which all the trade was sold here in this type of buildings, and it exists La Lonja in Zaragoza, La Lonja in Barcelona, in Mallorca, La Lonja de Valencia. Also, this is the building. Okay, look at this picture. This is a castle in Naples. In Naples, the entrance in Naples. And look at this, if we pay attention, look at this, it is in Naples, in Italy, it is the seal with the bars of the crown of Aragon. Okay? What else to show you? What else? I think we have finished with that. Okay. After it, you had that different activities. You have to work with A, B, and C, and exercise 1 here. So doubts, please ask me in the model, ask question, and I can answer all of you. Okay. Bye. Keep on working. Bye.